Well, I got to admit it. I've done a whole lot of things with photography and I finally took the plunge. I went out and got myself my very first drone, an awesome DJI Mavic Pro. I know, late to the game, but nevertheless, a question came to mind. I love carrying gear. Who doesn't? I love carrying lots of gear. Who doesn't? I love carrying bags on my back, bags in my hands, bags on small aircraft, bags on big aircraft where they've run out of overhead space, and most of all the joy of schlepping up and down the curbs with all that roll around stuff. And you know what? I found a way to do it where I don't have to do all that stuff. Are you interested? Do I have your attention? How about the world's smallest case? For those of you out there flying the DJI Mavic Pro, you're about to find out something that I don't think you've seen before in any video. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. I'm Jeff Ray, the protographer, and, well, I finally took the plunge and purchased the amazing Mavic Pro quadcopter. And, like many of you, I next scoured the internet, searching for a usable hardside case to transport my new aerial companion. Now, I'm primarily a still photographer. I travel with my full complement of gear, all of it secure in my faithful think tank carry-on bags. So, what about that case for my Mavic? Well, most were just too large to include with two already overstuffed think tanks, and essentially impossible to bring along with a universal two-bag carry-on limit on virtually all modern aircraft. So what about the smaller cases? Well, it seems they went to the opposite extreme. They only allowed me to carry my Mavic and at most one battery. No remote, no filters, no accessories. Not an adequate solution to say the least. I had to find something better. I did, and I'm pleased to share it first with you. As I haven't seen the following demo anywhere else, I've made the video I wish I'd seen before buying a bunch of cases that fell well short of my needs. To be inexpensive, secure, and most of all a complete solution to this common problem. By the way, I've included a link in the description below for several sources for this product. And as always, I don't receive any compensation or reward of any kind for recommending this case or these sellers. If you do find this useful, please subscribe to see more of these videos and feel free to leave a comment in the section down below. Okay, with all of that out of the way, allow me to introduce my little friend. Oh, I almost forgot. Before I reveal all, there's a bit of irony to this story that I'd like to share with you. As you may know, DJI ain't the only game in town when it comes to drones. Shocking, I know. Well, it seems the good folks at GoPro looked around at the burgeoning drone market and decided to offer one of their own. As they had effectively eliminated most of their competition in the 4K video action cam world, they figured this might well be their next field of conquest. And as you may also know, that didn't work out too well for them. In fact, you might well say karma is a... but I digress. My point? It only seems fitting that the case I'm about to show you was originally designed to hold the GoPro Hero 4 and 5 as a kit, and it works even better in the same capacity for the Mavic Pro. So without further ado, I present to you the Low Pro GoPro hardshell case for the Hero 4 and 5. Now the first thing you'll notice is its small size. As a comparison, here's an example of the typical backpack style Mavic carry case. Now to be fair, you can stuff one more battery and the charger into this case, but in the field, is that really as critical a need? While I'd love to be able to charge up a depleted battery and have a third power bank for longer shoots, the truth is that on every aerial shoot I've done over the most recent 6 months, 40 minutes aloft was more than enough to get the job done. And I'd still need a hefty power supply to drive the charger, not usually at hand on most of my remote shoots. And with less than 2 minutes from zipper open to airborne bird, this case performs flawlessly. Here, let me show you. As you can see, there's room enough for the Mavic, an ND32 filter, 2 batteries, 8 propellers, extension landing gear, and the remote. And here is my trusty iPhone 7 Plus, spare memory cards, and a short USB cable for use with the center tap on the remote if it's ever needed. And the best part? This entire rigid-sided kit weighs in at less than 3 pounds and takes up less than 8 inches square and 4 inches deep. Very impressive. And as for security, all this gear fits so snugly, there's literally no wiggle room for it to bounce around, keeping it all safe and sound. I know because this exact kit has now made multiple trips around the US without so much as a smudge. So there you have it, the world's smallest secure case for a complete Mavic Pro kit. The only thing smaller? A zippered baggie. Definitely not recommended. Please stay tuned for my next video examining the performance of the first third-party battery for the Mavic Pro. I'll also reveal a few secrets of my most recent project. I'm currently engineering extended continuous flight time without the need for a case mod or stick-on battery cells. Well, that's all for now from me. I'm Jeff Ray, the protographer for Steeped in Light Photography. And remember, guys, it's not what you take, it's what you make. So remember to make it matter and make it yours. Until next time, great shooting.